up-and-coming country star. Tell me a little bit about your music and what you hope to bring to the stage.
Tonight?
Every night.
Okay.
But tonight as well.
Been singing country music for a while now, and chasing that neon rainbow, just trying to take it to the next level. And I just want to entertain people, all over the world, and just have a good show. And the music that I do is more of that up-tempo type of energetic show. I do a lot of dancing and stuff on stage.
Mm-hmm. I've heard some of that. It's really catchy too. So, so tell me some about your musical heroes. What you.
Well, I grew up listening to Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton with my grandparents, and I was influenced a lot by Kenny Rogers. And as the time goes by and stuff, you have other artists that you listen to, and some Hank Sr., some Randy Travis, and those people that had that real distinctive voice that was different from everyone else's that I always really liked and enjoyed listening to.
I agree. So you have come a long way. It says your first actual up on stage contest, you had to borrow boots, and you went and bought just a cheap hat, and you beat over 60 people.
Yeah, first competition I did, there was a place over in Columbus called a Club Dance, and it's a real big country bar in Columbus, and I was wanting to enter a competition that I heard on the radio, and but at the time I was listening to country a lot and singing it a lot, and I thought I had the vocal style to do so, but I didn't have any boots, and I didn't have a hat. I didn't have all the things to try to have the look to go along with the vocals. And so a buddy of mine had some cowboy boots. He let me borrow those. And so then I had some boots. And then I had to go to a place called Western Palace in Columbus. And got me like a felt hat. I think I probably paid like $30 for it and stuff. But it was nice, and it was good for an entry-level hat. And I had got a belt buckle and a nice belt from my grandfather. And so there I was. I had probably my shirt and jeans weren't the best or the most traditional, but at least I had my hat, my belt buckle, and my boots.
Oh, that's good. That's a good story. Whenever you really make it good.
Right.
And so I guess that leads me to my next question. What would you say to any other aspiring country singers that haven't, got out there and really?
I would say do competitions, because when you're talking to the different people in Nashville, there's more to it than just playing out. That's part of it, but to be able to tell someone that you've accomplished certain things that gives you value, as far as I've done this, or I've won this, or I've placed in this, shows that you're as good as anyone else out there, and you can make it your own self, and you still do all the other things. But I think competition is a quick, sure way of getting a little bit more attention a little sooner.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I can't wait to hear you play. I've already heard a little bit, and hopefully we can get this published. Thank you so much.
Honey, let me calm your fears and leave so much. Can we slow it down a little bit, get a little bit bluesy on you guys? Is that all right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is something called Rainy Season. I hope you guys like it. Even if it's not true, and say that this storm is just passing through. And baby, tell me you're not leaving. It's just the rainy season.
I am here with singer, songwriter, producer, and self-taught instrumentalist, Hunter Hayes. He's got a long list of accomplishments, which I would spend all night if I had to list them right now. So I'm just going to stick to the basics.
You're too kind.
You know, teaching yourself to play all those many instruments. And signing, you've already signed on to 2 different places, correct?
Right, I signed my publishing deal. I'm official, I'm a songwriter by trade. With Universal Publishing, and I signed with Atlantic Records last year for my record deal.
Yes, that is a huge accomplishment. And now you're featured on CMT's Month Artist.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Listen Up thing. Oh, it's so cool. It's one of the first ones that they've done, and it's just sort of I don't know. It's just really it's one of those things that just makes me feel like what I'm doing is appreciated. You know, it's early in my career. I'm just getting started, and to be recognized by CMT, a company that has seen, you know, some of my favorite artists sort of, you know, born and raised, I guess you could say, in the business. It's cool to be acknowledged by them.
Yeah, and you've got to meet some of them, Johnny and June Cash. You've actually sang with them at a barbecue,
right?
Along with somebody else was there.
Well, there's Charlie Daniels. There's I got to be on stage with Hank Weaver Jr. A little video, with the little kid playing music. You know, the accordion with Hank. That's me. And yeah, I've gotten to meet a lot of my heroes. I mean, just this past week we opened a gig for Vince Gill, and I got to hang out with him, and I actually walked up on stage and played with him for a little while, and that was really cool. Same thing happened with Keith Urban earlier this year. Got to obviously work with Taylor for a couple weeks. You know, we toured with her for a little while. Taylor Swift is what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's been a phenomenal summer.
That's exciting. And now, say you've released other independent records, but now on October 11th, you're going to
October 11th.
Yes, October 11th. Your self-titled.
You said October 11th, right?
Yes. Okay, cool. That's my daughter's birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah. So I will be celebrating. I'm going to buy it.
Buy it for her birthday.
I will. So it's your self-titled debut album on Atlantic Records. Now you say that this feels like your first high stakes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is kind of the first time it's for real now. You know, it's the first record that's going to be released, you know, worldwide. It's the first radio single I've ever had. It's already moving up the charts. And it's really cool to sort of see all this happen.
Now I know we're in a rush, but there's a few more questions.
Okay.
Do you have any pre-show rituals that you must do?
Yeah, I mean, my big thing is, like, I like to take an hour before the show, go into the back room of the bus, crank music up as loud as possible, get a cup of coffee or sometimes a 5-hour energy, and just sort of jam, sing, sort of get the juices flowing, but more or less just kind of get the vocals warmed up and just kind of get vibed out and like, this is what I do, this is what I've always wanted to do. I'm in the back of a tour bus, on the road, in a new city, fixing to play a show. It's mental more than anything else. It's just I'm you know, it's kind of getting ready, getting prepared. Like, yes, this was what I've always wanted to do. Let's do this. You know?
That's so exciting. Now, also, I've heard that you're going to be featured on the new Footloose album soundtrack.
Apparently, yeah. I got sent a track that Victoria Justice sang, Almost Paradise. It's a cover of Almost Paradise, and they asked me to go in sing us some stuff. And so what I did was I took a couple days out and went to the studio, just kind of sang my part, and we kind of collaborated a little bit. and we ended up with a duet on Almost Paradise, just very similar to the original, actually, very close to it, and that's going to be on the Footloose soundtrack and in the movie.
Ooh, well, we'll have to go and watch that. Now, if you could say anything to young aspiring artists, what would you say?
Dream big and go for every dream you dream. I mean, I have the craziest, most ridiculous dreams. You know, it's like from everything from sort of, you know, headlining an arena at some point to a stadium to I've designed my own stage for that point. I mean, it's like the moments where you think you're ridiculous, you're just starting to dream, and absolutely chase them with all your heart, see it, feel it, know it, and go for it, because it absolutely can happen.
On behalf of all your fans, I would like to say happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
And now, what would you say to your fans? Because you know they're all watching.
I officially can say I probably have the best. No, I have the best fan base in the world. You guys are phenomenal. I feel like you're friends more than your fans, because you guys are supportive. You believe in whatever's going on, and I feel like I know you guys because you guys are coming to like so many shows. It's awesome. So thank you so much. Really appreciate the support.
Very last question. All the young ladies want to know.
Oh boy.
Is there anybody special in your life right now, Mr. Brown?
My mom. No, I mean, you know, just kind of looking. It's like, you know, I'm only 20 by the time this is going to be up on the internet, and I'm still trying to figure out what love means. You know, what it's all about, what I'm looking for, and you know,
sounds like a song.
Living the dream. So.
Well, thank you for your time. It's a pleasure.
I really appreciate it.
Time Room appreciates it.
Absolutely.
And good luck.
Thank you so much.